Hey guys, it's been a while since I've done a video. I got caught up with some family issues, but things are doing better. And I have a ton of videos that I need to do. I need to get on top of it. First thing we're going to go over is this project. It actually just came in and I've been working on it for quite a while. This is a full auto project for the TM high caliber base. Quite honestly, I got tired of A, having to buy new TM Extreme, or B, looking for boneyard and these were for customers. I built a lot of full auto high capos actually. I don't know why though, because I love full auto, but man, you wreck your gun fast. But anyways, back to the point. So my goal was to fill that gap. The end goal for here is actually to build a complete kit where you just buy it, put it in your TM high capa, you're done. You got a full auto pistol, and if you want to go semi, you just switch back to your old parts. So that's the end goal. So what we have here on the scale is the actual full auto blowback unit prototype. I always try to print out stuff to make sure, it costs me money unfortunately, but you need to make sure your measurements, everything's correct. And what I did basically is, first of all, I copied the semi-auto because I do want a plastic blowback unit for my pistol full 3D printed pistol project. So I have that done now. And this is basically just a copy of the Nova UAC style. I'll probably add a couple more cuts for the final one. You can get rid of this, and I'll probably do some more cuts. But anyways, that's the cool thing about 3D printing. You can add more stuff. Technically speaking, for CNC, you wouldn't want to do that sometimes. You don't want to weaken the structure. But this is 3D printing we're talking about. So I did that. Then I copied the TM Extreme. Alright, basically in a 1-to-1. I forgot to print this part, although realistically speaking I should just make it one part instead of having it be two parts, which is dumb. And then I mashed them together and I got this guy. You can see this is the TM cut right here and this smaller here, so that's what you got. And then this was copied. Okay. It's not perfect right now. The biggest issue I'm having is, you can already see it's been used, I've been testing it, is I need a size bigger O-ring. Alright, I will show you that it works, but it doesn't work 100%. So I'm going to demonstrate that for you guys. And basically I'm using these screws from, I think this gold one is UAC. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is UAC. So I'm using the screw from the UAC one. Let me put the screws in here and I'll show you how much it weighs. The screws do is it basically makes its own thread. A tip is you don't want to over tighten, because the screw is stronger than plastic and you'll see it. It'll actually bend it outwards. You don't want to do that, and you don't want to over screw these. But let's actually weigh this for you guys. Let's get this lube up. Okay. I'm very excited about this. This is going to be, I think if it works out, if there's a lot of demand for this, I have a friend in the HK who said he can actually CNC like 100 of these for me, but the money is going to be quite a lot of need, so either a GoFundMe or a Kickstarter will be needed. And I don't want to take that much risk, especially with how finicky the airsoft world is. So if you're actually very interested, let me know. The package will be what I want it to be. I want it to be a full kit, so you just pour it over and you're done. Blowback unit and these four. You really don't need this one, but I just want to keep it all the same. I'm pretty sure I'm sort of aiming for steel on the internals. I'll talk more about this after this, but let me show you how light this is for now. But obviously it's going to be around this weight end goal, because I want this to be aluminum. I really don't think plastic will last that long, especially being full auto. The semi, I don't think it's going to have any problems. Full auto, I think we'll have problems on plastic. Okay, we're at 0 grams, 6.3. Okay, so just the blowback unit is 6.4 grams, and with this screw, it's about 6.97 grams. Okay, so this is, I guess this would be the lightest blowback unit on the market now. There's nothing lighter than this. I think nylon is actually heavier than this, the polyamide. I could be wrong, but I think nylon's heavier. So this would be the lightest on the market. Okay, nonetheless, let's get to actually showing you how it works. It's pretty straightforward. You treat it like a normal blowback unit for this plastic one, but the one thing that is very sort of difficult is I don't think it'd be difficult on an aluminum slide, but right now I've been testing on a plastic slide. Is you don't want to actually you can already see I ruined the return spring because you have to be careful that you don't want it to snap. You guys can see how soft. It's very fragile. I can squeeze. You see that? But it's not an issue when it actually. Okay, it could be an issue when it shoots, but I actually think the whole issue is because of the O-ring. Okay. Once I get the perfect O-ring and I actually test with an HPA system, okay, that's the way you actually need to really test for flawed guns. Just like when I build my flawed guns for the people, I always test with HPA because that's like when you know it works. If it feeds everything, it's flawless. Because you can't get in like performance on gas magazine is such a pain in the ass. Because you know just the cooldown, and you know next thing you know your gun is like freezing. Your mag's freezing. Garage is cold. It's dumb. It's dumb. It's a pain in the butt. So if you're ever testing or you build them for people, definitely test with HPA system. Like when you're done building. I think this is like the final setup. I do want upgrades for auto. Another reason I really made this is quite honestly, dude, I was so tired of modding the lightweight blowback unit. Because that's I think for the like my full auto guys who are nuts about full auto, I get this request a lot to customize the lightweight blowback units because it's like it's the final step. You want to lighten, you know, the slide as much as possible. Because the stock TM one is I think it's like 35, 36. It's in the high 30s, and this is 16 grams. So you drop a lot of weight when you go to this. But modding this is such a pain in the ass. So that was another thing that motivated me. But I want to make sure it actually goes down and returns, which is awesome. This is very exciting. Okay, so it returns, no problem. But it's just that O-ring. The O-ring is too small, and you'll see it. I'm pretty sure. I actually hope it happens on camera so you guys can see. But the hammer will half cock. Lower is stock. Spring is not short stroked. It is a 5.1 stock TM recoil spring, not a 4.3. This is stock TM Extreme. Now here's the story about these guys. These were printed by Shapeways, nickel steel, absolute pain in the ass. Okay, they don't. I have to fit them. They're not even close to fitting. They're oversized as hell. I don't know if it's quality control or I didn't do my research, and I'm not sure what the accuracy level is. Actually, that's my fault. I sort of just got excited and saw it work straight to Shapeways and printed. And unfortunately, these guys cost a lot of money too. So that's what sucks the most. But my fault. I learned everything the hard way. That's an issue with me. I'm an idiot. Anyways, I guess this is a call to action. I've been looking around. I've been in touch with several CNC places in Long Beach, California. Half of them don't give me the time of day. Half of them treat me like shit. I don't know if it's because it's airsoft and it's a joke to them or whatever the cause is. It's really unfortunate. And I understand that the CNC world don't like you know, one run prototype, that kind of stuff. But there's got to be someone out there that is willing to give me a fair price. And I've researched on how pricing works. I'm not an expert, but like I understand, you know, if you have a 3-axis, 4-axis, 5-axis, you know, 6-axis, whatever machine, CN machine, you know, the skill level, that kind of stuff. You know, you charge X amount of money per hour, and that stuff by 30 minutes. You know, there's all these numbers I figured out, and you know, half of these are atrocious prices. I just want one of each. One I could do without is the barrel reset, because that I know for sure my files are correct. I really believe that my files are correct, but I just want one CNC set to really make sure that this is, you know, surefire. The only thing I know I have to mess around with this, I have to mess around with this because this will not cross over to the advanced frame without modification. Okay, so this one I actually think I can design it, modify it, so it's actually going to work on both. I have all the files on SolidWorks 2014. I'm willing to pay PayPal or whatever, but I do need to see like some good work. I don't want like crappy work. No offense, but I want things to be quality, and that's the issue with this. I know these are mostly done in hot metal. They have a master. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm going on to memory intercept, but let's actually shoot it. Show you guys that it does work. Not 100%, but it's getting there. I think once I find the HPs, once I find the perfect O-ring, and I find I get my HP filled up. I actually need my shaft compressor to get working. We'll be fine. I don't think I'll have an issue. I don't know how long this thing will last, but that's okay. Because basically, this design is pretty rock solid. So you gotta be kidding me, man. This guy needs some tightening. I'll do it later. What do we have here? Pro-in. We have some gas in here and it's filled up. Okay. Alright, empty. Let's make sure we're safe. Oh, there is one in the chamber. Yep. Okay. You guys ready? Okay. When it gets like that, guys, if you could hold it, I don't know if you can even see it on here. This thing is freezing. That's why I'm not kidding when I say when you wanna, if you build a Florida gun or something, test it on HPA. Test it on HPA. What was the second thing? I'm blanking out. I'm sorry, guys, but you saw that it actually does work. It does cycle, which is exciting. Once I get the right O-ring, it'll be even better. That's an update. So if you guys are interested, leave a comment, let me know. I really do need to gauge on if this is actually worth the time for me to invest money and make 100 of these. I don't know, but I haven't talked to him about making these. These are a different story, so that one I'll have to do more research. But if you're a CNC person, California, local, I'd sort of like to see in person. I really don't want to. I don't want to send my files and sort of have everyone just take it. No offense. I've spent a lot of time and work. Time is money, that kind of stuff, and this is my free time, and I love it. It's fun, but I don't want anyone just to take stuff and run off with it. Okay. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll be testing the semi in another video, but that's gonna be down the road. And this guy, I didn't want to show it, but I'll show it anyways. This is one of my projects. I've a lot of different versions. I wasn't happy. I don't know what's going on with shapeways, but this one's loose and my other one's tight, and the other one is like loose and tight. And the joke is nothing's changed but the outside. So I'm getting a little disappointed with shapeways, but this guy's going in here. So it's going to be a what do you call it? Complete plastic blowback unit, but obviously there's something that's not fitting in here. Okay, but that's the goal right now. So thank you guys. I'll see you guys around. Oh, big thanks to everyone that's donated. Everyone, the money that gets donated just goes back into airsoft stuff. I have a lot of stuff to review. That's just where it goes. Big thanks to you guys. I'll see you around. Take it easy.